In the summer of 1883, federal investigators arrived at a place locals once called the Garden of Eden, a secluded Christian community in southwestern Kansas that had been mysteriously abandoned overnight. What they uncovered beneath the carefully tended flower beds would haunt them forever. Over the course of 11 years, 9 families had vanished without a trace. Their leaders claimed these families had left for missionary work, but the truth lay buried in mass graves. Skeletal remains were unearthed, and every victim's life savings had disappeared. The New Eden Christian community was no sanctuary. It was a killing field. The story began in 1871, when the Kansas frontier was still wild and uncertain. 60 miles southwest lay Dodge City, a lawless cattle town where gunshots echoed through Saturday nights. 30 miles northeast, in a fertile valley where Crooked Creek curved through endless grassland, a very different settlement took root. New Eden spread across nearly 2,000 acres of prime farmland, funded by what appeared to be wealthy Eastern investors. Unlike nearby homesteads, it boasted grand wooden buildings, workshops, dormitories, and a magnificent 3-story Victorian mansion known as the Prophet's House. The community was led by Prophet Isaiah Richardson, a tall, commanding man with steel-gray hair and piercing blue eyes. His voice carried authority, capable of inspiring devotion or fear. His wife, Elder Sarah Richardson, ruled quietly but efficiently, overseeing every detail of daily life. Their son Joshua, sharp-minded and intimidating, served as both enforcer and recruiter, welcoming new families to their promised land. The Richardsons preached a doctrine they called divine simplicity. Followers were urged to abandon worldly possessions and live communally, sharing everything for the glory of God. In return, they were promised safety, prosperity, and freedom from hunger, war, and hardship. Families handed over their money, land deeds, tools, everything, placing their absolute trust in the prophet. New Eden appeared to thrive. Crops flourished against all odds. Workshops produced fine goods sold in distant towns, and children studied music and art alongside scripture. Evening meals were filled with hymns and sermons that touched the deepest longings of the soul. But beneath the harmony were rules. All letters were screened. Visitors were discouraged. Leaving was nearly impossible. Prophet Isaiah spoke of divine visions, terrible fates awaiting those who turn away. By the time the truth was uncovered, faith had already been used as a weapon, and Eden had long since rotted beneath the soil.